this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. Here in Rhode Island, we take pride in taking care of our own. At Lathrop Insurance, we have spent 86 years helping families and businesses protect what matters most. Whether it's your home, your business, or the legacy you're building, our team is here to provide peace of mind through customized insurance solutions. We're proud to support high school sports across Rhode Island because when our community grows stronger, we all win. Lathrop Insurance, personalized protection, local expertise. Visit lathropinsurance.com to see how we can protect what matters most to you.
Chariho Chargers. It's our senior day here today, and before we introduce our seniors with their families, we would first like to recognize the seniors from Westerly. James Hooper and Tom Fiore. Now to introduce our seniors from Chariho. Number 2, escorted by Dad Will and Mom Angela, Everett Nur. Number 3, escorted by Dad Stephen, Mom Beth, and Brother Drew, Ethan Gordon. Number 4, escorted by Dad Scott, Mom Donna, Easton Sunderland. Number 7, escorted by Dad Derek, Mom Kristen, and Sister Josie, Leo Emery. Number 11, escorted by Mom Bethany and Dad Nick, Gavin Pepler. Number 23, escorted by Dad Sam, Mom Andrea, and Sisters Laney and Sophia, Landon Sumner. And finally, number 21, escorted by Dad Justin, Mom Allison, and Sister Kylie, Luke Hoffman. Strike that. Number 29, Luke Hoffman, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Chariho Athletic Department, we would like to thank our seniors and their families for years of hard work and dedication. We wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, one last round of applause for our seniors and their families. And now if you could direct your attention behind the backstop to the right of the press box. Please remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to some men's baseball we have underway here. I am Dan Andreri alongside the man himself, Dan LaBelle.
Ladies and gentlemen,
as we have the Westerly Bulldogs taking on your Chariho Chargers for their senior day. Here on 3-2-1, we thank everyone for joining us today as we are about to get underway. The seniors just going through their ceremony and now getting all a picture together. Dan, what kind of matchup do we have in store for us today?
Well, it's great to be here, Dan. Always great to have Dan squared in the house. Of course, it's always better being on the broadcast with you. And we got a great matchup between these two teams here today. First, want to shout out all the seniors from both teams because we did have the Westerly Bulldogs senior night the other night as well. And important to recognize them, Tom Fiore and James Hooper for the Bulldogs. Took a tough loss the other night against Woonsocket, but Woonsocket, 17-0 that team is now. And they are a Division III team. They're well above that, in my opinion. So, also, for the Chargers, we should obviously make sure to shout out their seniors, as we got a little interrupted there. Threw me off. But I got a chance to coach a lot of these guys at the middle school level when I was head coach for the Chariho Middle School baseball team for 3 seasons. And it's just such a great moment for me, not only to be able to coach them, but now to be able to see them here on this senior day. And I just got to say, I hope they're listening to this eventually once they watch it back. Really proud of each and every single one of them. So the seniors for the Chargers, Everett Nur, Ethan Gordon, Easton Sunderland, Leo Emery, Gavin Pepler, Landon Sumner, and Luke Hoffman. I've had the pleasure to be able to get to know these young men greatly throughout the course of their time, not only in middle school, but of course me being involved so much with the high school here. See them all the time, and they're just such great young men, and their families as well. Because in order to be able to do this, right, play baseball, be academically eligible, need that support from the families and friends and stuff as well. Just really, really proud of these guys, and they got a great record going into this game right now. They're currently 6th in the Division II RPI. They are 13-5. And first matchup, they were able to come out victorious 15-5 against Westerly. We saw that on 3-2-1 Live last Saturday. But it should be very interesting. Both of these teams have their aces going today. On the mound today for the Chargers is Landon Sumner. And then on the other side for the Bulldogs will be Tom Fiore. You never know what to expect, but I'm going to expect a little bit of a low-scoring game that we saw last Saturday.
Yeah.
And as for the Bulldogs, they are 4-13. A tough loss the other night. Just some errors, some base running miscues. But they also ran into just a great pitcher in Pat Munger. He had a great day on the mound. He went all 7 innings, only gave up 1 run. And the Bulldogs had some hits that were just really close to being fair. Unfortunately, they went foul. And then they had a lot of hard outs the other night as well. So the Bulldogs lineup has looked good all season. It's just a matter of being able to put it together with a younger team that Coach Spazzato has this season. Figured out that pitching a little bit. But we got a beautiful day for baseball, Dan. And Chargers, Bulldogs, it doesn't get much better than this.
And we had the absolute pleasure of calling the Chargers Westerly Bulldogs game here at Wood River Junction last night as the volleyball team, the Westerly Bulldogs, came out on top in that one. In the 5th and final set, it came down to the absolute wire where Westerly ran away with it. And we want to shout out our 3-2-1 and Ed Fresh & Son paving player of the game of that one was, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank, Henry Kenyon. Sorry, Henry, but a wonderful game from him and the rest of the Bulldogs, but not to discredit the Chargers at all, as there were guys like Caleb Block, Mr. Marland out there, who had a phenomenal game for the Chargers and put an absolute fight in, winning sets 2 and 4, as Wesley Jarrett just going back and forth. We'll see if that is the case for today, as they are continuing to warm up. We will see what the order is for the Westerly Bulldogs, as they are going to hit first in this matchup.
Yeah, usually is Gwaltney leading things off, followed by Saglio and Fiore. So I'm sure we're not going to see much movement in the lineup up there from Coach Ron Spazzato. For the Chargers defensively, Milo Clark is behind the plate. Christian Mancini is at first. Ethan Gordon is at second base. Everett Nur is at shortstop. Easton Sunderland getting the start today at third base. Senior Luke Hoffman is in left field. Rohan Downing, a mainstay in center field, is out there for the Chargers. And to round out the Chargers fielders is right fielder Leo Emery, a.k.a. Mr. Consistent, as they like to call him.
I like that. They give him Mr. Consistent nickname.
Well, he's just been having a great year for the Chargers. Been hitting the cover off the ball. Just a really, really solid player for this Chargers baseball team. Doesn't swing at many bad pitches. We had a couple games here for Chariho, and the game they had against Narragansett, he just decided to hit 2 triples.
Yeah.
Just a really, really solid player. And what you're going to see from Sumner on the mound today, good amount of heat, but he also brings out those off-speed pitches as well. He got a pretty good curveball. He can mix the speed of the pitches with the curveball as well, make it a little bit harder like a slider or that looping curveball. So we'll see how the Bulldogs respond. They have not faced Sumner yet this year. He did come into close the last game they played against him, but Sumner has been doing it all his career here at Chariho. Has pitched in multiple postseason games. Unfortunately, some of them haven't necessarily gone his way. 1-0 losses his first 2 seasons as a freshman and sophomore in the playoffs, but had really good postseason last year as well. And the Chargers looking for an opportunity to try to get back to that same spot. They were in the semifinals last year of Division II, and unfortunately lost 2 to the eventual champion North Providence Cougars. But if I know anything about this team, they're ready to go, and it seems like they're playing good baseball at the right time.
As I'm watching Mr. Landon Sumner warm up here, he's got an absolute heater of an arm. That is one heck of a fastball.
Yeah, Sumner's going to pitch at Keene State College next season, so we want to congratulate him and, of course, his family as well, a family that I know very well, has been great to me over the years, and they deserve it, and Landon deserves it. He's a very hard-working kid.
And just as you predicted, it is Gwaltney who will hit first for the Westerly Bulldogs to start things off to commence the Chariho Chargers Senior Day. And the first pitch comes in, and it is a foul ball to start things off for Mr. Gwaltney. So we are now at an 0-1 count to start things off here.
I really like what Gwaltney has done all season for the Bulldogs. He's kind of like Leo Emery. You know, he's not going to swing at many bad pitches. He has a lot of speed as he plays center field as well, as plenty of stolen bases on the year. Just a really consistent player for the Bulldogs.
And he had a phenomenal pitching game in the last game I called for him. He was actually the player of the game, as that one goes right to center field to the outfielder. And that'll be a Luke Gwaltney single to start things off for the Westerly Bulldogs.
Well, if you're the Bulldogs, that's exactly what you need to start this game right here, especially after the tough loss you had the other night. That's got to give this team confidence, and now it's Kevin Saglio, who is also having a great season for the Bulldogs.
And an absolute heater from Sumner brings up strike 1. And Saglio will swing on it, but it goes foul, so 0-2 count for Saglio.
Well, we should mention, you will not see the camera movement because we do not have our camera operator, Lisa Ornberg. We do have a camera set up. Just won't be able to see the balls that get hit to the outfield besides right field. Lisa Ornberg will be with me later tonight as we're covering Westerly softball senior night as well.
As Saglio swings on that one, and that'll be strikeout number 1 for Landon Sumner on his senior day.
Yeah, nice pitch from Sumner right there. Got that ball to tail away from Saglio and got him to chase. Strike 3.
And up next for the Bulldogs is number 34, the senior Tom Fiore, who will also be on the mound for the Bulldogs today. And an impressive hitter and an impressive pitcher, as Gwaltney is safe and steals second. Pitch comes in. And a big hit from Fiore, but it'll get caught by the outfielder. It was a fair ball to left field. So that brings up out number 1 for the Bulldogs. now up next to bat for, correction, that is 2 outs after the Saglio strikeout. That is right, I did miss that, as it'll be Dante Pruitt at bat for the Bulldogs up next.
Yeah, Pruitt, another player for the Bulldogs in this cleanup spot. Has hit the ball hard this season as he swings and misses for strike 2 right there. But he had 2 doubles a couple games ago, and he's just really solid in the box.
And a phenomenal first baseman for the Bulldogs, has had some wonderful catches, as that one goes foul.
See, and that's a perfect example right there, Dan, of what happened to the Bulldogs the other night. You know, they got some good hits. It just was very, very close to being fair. It's a game of inches, though. You got to make sure you try to get it in play. But if those balls are fair, Bulldogs would have a run right now.
So the pitch comes in from Sumner. So we're looking at a 1-2 count for Dante Pruitt. Sumner will quickly talk to his catcher. Now Sumner, the pitch. And that is a ball, so 2-2 count.
Did not miss by much.
Pitch comes in, it's a hit from Pruitt. Gwaltney trying to get to third, is able to, and Pruitt is safe on first. So the Bulldogs stay alive with now a man on first and third. Up next to bat is Zebarini.
That was a big pick over there by Christian Mancini, being able to keep that ball in front, because if he doesn't, Gwaltney's home right now.
As the first pitch is a hit for Zebarini, but it is caught by the outfielder at center field. And that'll be the top of the first inning here for the Westerly Bulldogs. The Chariho Chargers now a chance to get at bat. We'll be right back after this.
Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
I've been cooking since I was 12 or 13 years old. I was cooking in the Navy. And honestly, we were welcomed kind of with open arms into the community. We've had a reputation for having great beverages and okay food. And I want people to know that is the thing we're attacking first, is making sure that our food matches our beverages. I want to make a really strong lunch menu. If you had a breakfast sandwich yesterday, come back tomorrow, it'll be better, because we're changing the way we do things around here. I'm JJ Glode. I'm the owner of Higher Grounds and Lickety Splits, and we'd love to see you come in soon.
Back. And welcome back. After the quick break is now Tom Fiore gets a chance to warm up, and we get to see how he looks behind the mound.
Yeah, and of course, we want to shout out our producer, Dave DeAngelis.
Jinx, as he is always producing such wonderful games here for us on 321. Again, like we had mentioned before, no Lisa Ornberg today, but we will get to see her tonight with you, Dan, down at Similori Field in Westerly.
Yeah, big softball matchup. Westerly softball is trying to bounce back from a tough loss last night. They lost on the road 10-9 to Pilgrim, but they're taking on the Proud Crusaders, and just what a season they've had. They have 2 losses in a row, but against 2 good teams, and they've just been a joy to watch all season. So I can't wait to get down there to Similori to check them out. So make sure after this game, After this game, you go check them out.
That's right. Got to make sure you catch all the coverage here of the Westerly Chariho game as the first pitch is declared a strike for Mr. Fiore on the mound.
Yeah, leading off for the Chargers is Rohan Downing, the center fielder.
So 1-1 count. Pitch comes in, that's ball number 2.
Yeah, Fiore can get it up there just like Sumner as well.
That one is a bit high, so ball number 3 for Fiore.
And he's got an excellent curveball as well. Not afraid to throw it in any count.
As that is strike number 2. So a full count for Fiore and Downing.
Brought the heat right there, Dan.
You can say that again. As here comes the pitch from Fiore. Let's see. And he will swing on it, but able to get a tip there. So it is foul. And Downing stays alive. And another foul ball.
Great at bat put together right now by Downing. That's important throughout the game of baseball. Trying to work the pitcher's pitch count. The more pitches you get him to throw, the faster he's going to be out of the game.
And that's another foul ball. Just working up the pitch count early in this one for Fiore, but Westerly does have some talented pitchers with Gwaltney as well. Saglio we've seen at the mound, and
Falco,
Zebarini,
yep,
and the other senior, James Hooper. As that is a hit to left field. It is a ground ball and fair. Able to get to the outfielder. So it will be a single for Downing.
How about both leadoff hitters here today? Both getting
hits today.
leadoff singles and both playing center field. What a bat. It's even better that Downing, in the case of the Chargers, got the hit right there. Work the pitch count and you find yourself on first base.
So very strategic at bat for the Chargers to lead things off. And interesting swing.
I'm surprised they called that a fair ball, Dan.
Me as well.
But it does the job if you're the Chargers.
Yeah.
Able to move Downing up to second. But it did look like that ball was still in foul ground. But
yeah, I mean,
umpire had a better view than us.
I guess so, as Emery will get tagged out for out number 1 for the Chargers. So now Landon Sumner, the pitcher for the Chariho Chargers, up at bat as the first one is declared a ball from Fiore.
But great job by Pruitt over at first base to still continue to play.
Yeah.
Right? Didn't hear anything, so you got to make sure you go over attack first, and he did just that.
And as an athlete, I've always been told by my coaches, play through the whistle.
Yep. You have to, because you might not get the whistle or the call.
So 2-0 count now for Sumner. Pitch comes in from Fiore. It's a hit. And now Downing will have to return back to second base.
Yeah, Downing was taken off for third right there. Aggressive base running early on from the Chargers. That's what Downing can do. He can be a pest on the base paths. We saw him on the basketball court, a lot of speed, and he brings it to the diamond as well.
Here we go, 2-3.
Hey, Lando. Second.
And another foul ball for Sumner. So a 2-2 count here for Sumner.
Hey, Lando. Let's go, Lando.
That's a big batter for Fiore right here.
Second!
We're good. Second, Cleveland.
Waited a long time right there, Dan.
Yeah.
Little mind games.
Fiore checks the eyes in the back of his head as he was about to check on Downing.
But that's what speed can do, right? Fiore right now, the middle infield for the Bulldogs, a little bit more worried about Downing now. Has to take them out of position, opens up more holes if you're the hitter, as Sumner fouls that one back.
Let's go, kid.
As the pitch comes in, and it is swung on and missed, so that'll be strike 3 for Landon Sumner.
Great pitch right there from Tom Fiore. Went curveball on that outside and got Landon Sumner to swing through it. And a big strikeout here in the first inning.
And now the godfather of the Chariho Chargers, Christian Mancini, up next at bat.
My favorite walk-up song on this team.
And if he doesn't have that nickname already, that's his nickname here at 3-2.
It is. I'm sure the guys probably call him the Godfather.
They have to.
They got it, right?
Hey, Donnie.
Really solid player for the Chargers. Can play multiple positions. He's playing first base today, but we've seen him a lot at third base this season.
That's pitch number 1 for Mancini is ball number 1. Downing still on second.
Hey, Donnie. 8-4. Hey, Don. No! Go, Christian.
So ball number 2.
Hey, Donnie.
And Dan, we got a packed field here today.
And that's something you love to see is fan energy. We talked about it a little bit last night at the volleyball game, but I think it's very impactful in any facet of sport here. As the pitch comes in from Fiore, it's a hit out to center field, and what a catch. And just an error there, as Downing will find himself home, and a double for the Don. What an at-bat for the godfather, Christian Mancini, as he gets himself a double.
What a job by the shortstop for the Bulldogs, though, Jackson Mankoff. Even getting a glove on that thing.
Yeah.
Right? He stopped it and then still had a chance to throw him out. It's just really tough. As a former shortstop myself, those type of throws after you dive and then have to get up, very difficult. And he was deep in the hole. But great try by Jackson Mankoff out there.
And just an unfortunate mistake there by the Bulldogs as the hit leads to out number 3. So the Bulldogs able to get out of this inning with only allowing 1 run for the Chariho Chargers. We will take a quick break and be back for the second inning in action here on 3-2-1. Don't go far.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners. And this weekend, the new iPhone is here and we have them all in stock. Come get the brand new orange iPhone 17 Pro or the brand new razor thin iPhone Air. The best part is trading your old iPhone and get up to $1,100 off, meaning you get the brand new iPhone for free. But this weekend, you can get the brand new iPad and Series 11 Apple Watch for free. It's all happening down here at the Wireless Zone at 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners. Don't delay, stop in today.
The largest reason we opened up Seaside Pharmacy was to help our community better than the big box stores. We get to know you better, fast and friendly service. So we'd love to have you come in and check out Seaside Pharmacy and see what we have to offer.
At the Ocean Community YMCA, community means showing up across 4 branches and 2 summer camps, all rooted in one shared mission. Every day we bring people together to grow stronger in spirit, mind, and body. From fitness floors to youth programs, from lifelong friendships to unforgettable summer memories. No matter your age or stage of life, there's a place for you here to belong, to thrive, and to be supported. This is the place where everyone belongs. This is the Ocean Community YMCA.
And welcome back to everyone to now the second inning of action here on 3-2-1. Chargers, Bulldogs. Bulldogs now at bat to start things off at the top of the second. It is Mankoff, who you had highlighted before, had a phenomenal catch at shortstop, but just an unfortunate mishap that brought the first run for the Chargers.
Not many shortstops would have even gotten to that ball, Dan.
100% as his hit gets right to Sumner, and that will be out number 1 for Mankoff. So now Falcone at bat, gets a nice little ground ball, but it gets right to the shortstop, and he is safe. So ground roll single for. Now up next at bat is number 19, Mateo Hackett, a former 3-2-1 Ed Fresh and Son paving player of the game for the Westerly Bulldogs.
Got the game-winning hit on that particular night. Walk-off fashion. He takes strike 1. And Falcone did a good job on that at-bat, right? Didn't hit it too hard. He put the ball in play and forced the Charger defense to have to make a play. And that's got to be the goal for both teams. Limit the strikeouts as much as you can.
As that is ball number 2, I believe.
Hey, here we go, Lando. Here we go. Here we go, kid. Come on, Lando. Nice kid. Boy.
It is 1 and 2. Umpire just said, I believe.
Here we go, babe.
So now Falcone going for second, able to get there.
Hey, we got two.
So now we got a man on second.
Here we go, babe.
Yeah, now coming up for the Bulldogs will be the catcher, Jack Parker.
And that is strike 1 for Sumner.
Who does a great job defensively for the Bulldogs behind the plate. Doesn't let many balls get past him. Has a good arm as well. Both catchers do a great job. Milo Clark as well for the Chargers.
And a big hit
There we go,
from
Dan.
Parker. We'll see if Falcone can make it home. And he's able to, so that'll be the first run of the day for the Westerly Bulldogs from the RBI single from Jack Parker.
Hey, here we go. We got two.
Great piece of hitting right there by Jack Parker. Stayed on that low pitch, got it out into center field. A good hustle by Falcone to make it home.
Now we will start at the back at the top of the order for the Bulldogs. It is Gwaltney,
who did single in his first at-bat to lead this game off. And how about both teams here early on? You know, I thought it was going to be a low-scoring game, and as of right now, it still is very early in this game, but both teams jumping on these aces for both teams.
as another hit from Gwaltney unfortunately goes foul. That one was heading for the scoreboard. Big hit for Gwaltney.
You know, if someone does hit the scoreboard out there, Dan, they can, like, brag about it, but unfortunately, it won't be a fair ball.
It will be a foul also. So that'll be out number 3 to end things off in the top of the second inning. Score now 1-1 And we'll be right back with Chariho's chance to respond.
Welcome to Dan's Place, Rhode Island's #1 stop for amazing food, drinks, and live entertainment. Dan's Place offers a fantastic selection of unique menu items, including pizzas, pasta, steaks, and seafood. Here's what our customers have to say: a masterpiece on a crust. Watch your favorite New England teams on one of Dan's 4 big screen TVs. Looking for a great place to meet? Try Dan's Place.
I'm Dan from Dan's Place, where your only regret is not coming in sooner.
Wood River Health provides medical, dental, and behavioral health care to over 10,000 people a year, even when they can't afford to pay for the care they need. The cost of providing healthcare services has increased, and the grant funding we receive doesn't fully cover the cost of patient care. We, like other community health centers across the country, count on community support to keep our doors open. With your help, we can keep serving as a safety net for your neighbors. Will you help us invest in our mission?
I'm Ryan Collins. I'm the clinic director, specialized orthopedic physical therapy. Every time you come in, you work one-on-one with the physical therapist, personalized one-on-one care with that person. Working with Wood River is very beneficial because we have great relationships with all the doctors. Do not hesitate to give us a call, come in for an evaluation, or talk to your doctor, and they can refer you to physical therapy.
And welcome back to now the bottom of the second inning here at Wood River Junction, where the Chargers and the Bulldogs in a back and forth here, as now the Bulldogs get themselves on the board at the top of the second. And we will see if Chariho can respond. Dan, who we have up to lead things off here for the bottom of the second inning?
Yeah, it will be Dayton Lee leading things off for the Chargers. On deck will be the second baseman, Ethan Gordon. Just to recap kind of what happened last inning, Jackson Mankoff grounded out to lead off the inning, but then Tyler Falcone was able to reach on an error. Then there was a strikeout, and then Jack Parker, big 2-out RBI single to knot this game up right where it is. So clutch hitting from the Bulldogs here early on, and Dayton Lee trying to start things for the Chargers in the bottom of the second. We also had an excellent season on the basketball court for the Chargers. One of their leading scorers, good defender, does a good job. Also swings the stick well. Take strike one.
And I didn't have the pleasure of calling too many Chariho games for the basketball season, so
I wasn't able to see. That was Gerudo over there.
As that one goes ground ball to center field, the shortstop. And a debatable call from the ump, but nonetheless, he is safe.
Yeah, I think what happened on that play, Dan, it was a great throw by Jackson Mankoff, but Pruitt with that outstretched glove, that back foot accidentally came off the bag when Lee hit the bag. So Lee will be in there safely. And now it'll be the second baseman, Ethan Gordon. And those are just some of the little mistakes I've been talking about with this Bulldogs team so far this season.
Now Lee.
And he was going to be out, too. The ball came out of Mankoff's glove. That was a great throw by Jack Parker behind the plate. And a great tag. It just came out of his glove.
And Dan, you literally just had mentioned just the unfortunate errors from the Westerly Bulldogs, and there's another back-to-back right there.
And yeah, Dan, this team is loaded with young talent. It's just a matter of being able to put it together, right, trying to limit those mistakes.
But I think this is the best thing for them, as it gets them reps and shows them just how to be, as that one is declared a strike. But as I was saying, it shows them how to be more, say, bounce back, more, can't even think of the word.
More resilient.
More resilient. I have a lot of brain farts that go on up here. Sure, by now the 3-2-1 viewers have to be used to it. This pitch comes in from Fiore. That's going to be a bit high, so that is going to be a ball.
Yeah, 2-1 now to Gordon. And yeah, for the Bulldogs, you know, we've talked about it, but they're replacing some senior leaders that they had last year that were big parts of this program. And they've done a great job overall this season. You know, some things go their way, and their record can look completely different than what it is right now. So Bulldogs just got to keep battling. And if they're able to get this win here today, it can really carry good momentum heading into the final stretch to try to make the playoffs. Great
That
pitch.
Is a swing and a miss. So a 2-2 count coming up.
And Ethan Gordon for the Chargers, playing second base today, does a great job at second base. He also is the number 2 pitcher for the Chargers as well.
Still a man on second. As that is a bit high, so full count coming up for Fiore and Gordon.
There you go. Hey, you got 2 on you. No. There you go. Hey, you got 2.
And if you're Gordon, you just got to try to put the ball in play. Bulldog infield is back. Ideally, you want to try to hit it to that right side. At least move Dayton Lee over to third base.
The pitch comes in, and that is high, so Gordon will walk on over to first base.
And now it'll be the left fielder for the Chargers, number 29, Luke Hoffman. Do not be surprised, Dan, if you see a bunt here. No outs. I think it's a good time to try to test it if you're Coach Will Nur. And it looks like the Bulldogs not expecting it right now either. Infield's completely back. Pruitt's holding on Ethan Gordon at first, and Jack Zebarini is playing even with the bag at third base.
As a check, Lee is safe.
But Hoffman is back in the box, so usually a telltale sign that he might not be bunting, too. Usually when you're bunting, you want to move up in the box so that that ball stays fair.
And he did call for, but that'll be a strike, so 1-1.
And if you're Hoffman, if we're going to sacrifice bunt here, I think you do have to move up in the box just a little bit.
Pitch comes in, it is a bunt. And the sacrificial bunt was a success as both guys move.
Great execution by Luke Hoffman right there, doing his job, and now the Chargers have runners at second and third, just 1 out. It'll bring up the third baseman, senior Easton Sunderland.
Let's go, Easton.
And Easton Sunderland, great young man, this kid is. I'm actually playing against him tomorrow in our summer basketball league that we have. It starts
no
week
kidding.
1 tomorrow, yes. So he will be my opponent tomorrow, but has helped me out in countless ways with Hoop Academy basketball camp in the summer, has volunteered his time, and just a great kid. He swings through that one for strike 1.
So you love him today, but tomorrow is a whole nother story.
Tomorrow, it's going to be his welcome to the league moment. He'll laugh when he hears that.
So now an 0-2 count for Fiore as that second one goes foul.
And the middle of the Bulldog infield is back, so if Easton Sunderland can get it out there, Chargers will have another run. He takes ball 1.
Let's go, Easton. Here we go, Funk. Here we go, Easton.
Something you love to hear that I always enjoy are the dugouts. And
Oh, it's the best.
And I'm noticing the Westerly dugout awfully quiet. I feel like that could attribute to their lack of success.
Yeah, it's a little bit easier, Dan, when your team is hitting to be able to have that energy because you're cheering on your teammate that's up at bat. I'm sure once the Bulldogs get back in that dugout, they'll be ready to go. They've shown pretty good energy all season long. And again, they're a great hitting team as well.
So Sunderland will do a quick batter's timeout as Fiore throws 3 straight balls to bring up a full count for Sunderland. So that is ball number 4. 4 straight for Fiore. And now the bases are loaded for the Chariho Chargers.
And I know if you're Fiore out on the mound, I know I would want that pitch. It looked like a pretty good pitch right there. 3-2, he went curveball. It looked like it was right at the knees. Could have been inside a little bit. But that's where you just have to battle as a ball player out there, right? You're not going to get every call sometimes, and just got to come back and try to get the leadoff hitter downing.
As assistant coach, Coach Delicato will talk to all of the infield and Fiore on the mound.
And of course, shout out to both of these coaching staffs. You know, over the past 10 years or so, both of these programs have been great, winning multiple championships. Well, as far as the Chargers, they won 1 championship back in 2018.
And the Westerly Bulldogs with their 2022 championship.
I believe they went back-to-back.
I believe you're correct.
Right? Either 21-22 or 22-23.
I want to say it was 21-22.
Yeah. Downing took strike 1 right there. Big spot here in the second inning.
Pitch comes in, that's ball 1.
It also speaks to the youth coaches, right, the travel coaches that have done such a great job with all of these young men you see out here today. It takes a village.
It does for sure. There are some coaches that I played for even just a season in recreational basketball or recreational soccer that I still remember to this day being impactful.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be, you know, a perennial travel team. Sometimes, just like you said, it's a rec coach, you know, that has a really big impact on you.
So another ball for Fiore. It's a 3-1 count.
And if you're Downing right now, you're in the driver's seat in the box. I would assume Fiore's probably going to go fastball here.
And that is another walk for the Chargers. And Lee will get home, so it's another run for the Chargers. 2-1 now the score.
And these Chargers are fired up today, Dan.
They are absolutely chirping the young Fiore.
And that'll be Leo Emery, right fielder for the Chargers this afternoon.
And the seniors, that's a ground roll. And he is safe. After an unfortunate error, another unfortunate error for the Bulldogs leads to another run. The dugout.
It's pandemonium here at Chariho.
But that is something you love to hear and see. Because it brings the energy into this game. Is now the Chargers up 3-1.
Again, though, the Bulldogs in the right position just weren't able to quite execute that. It was the perfect idea by Zebarini. But the error leads to the 3rd Charger run.
And this dugout having a field day with Fiore.
But Fiore's been in plenty of spots like this throughout his career. He's trying to work out of one again.
So ball number 2 comes up for Fiore.
Sumner, his first at-bat, did strike out.
And that is a foul ball. Let's see if a fan can catch it. Nope. And luckily, no fan was harmed in that.
I was doing the PA for softball, Chariho senior night last night, and there was a foul ball that came pretty close to where I was sitting over there, but a little bit to my right, and I was urging someone to try to catch it. But that ball, Dan, when that came over the fence, had a ton of backspin. I don't know if I would have wanted to catch it either.
So another ball for Tom Fiore, and how I can tell it's a ball, I think the fans at home watching can tell as well by the sound. Oh,
I'm sure you can hear it on our microphones. We're right above the Charger dugout.
Go, Lando! What are you saying? Another one?
And a big hit from Landon Sumner. Let's see if the outfield can get to it. Unable to. And the Chargers able to capitalize and get another run on the board. And the scary thing about this, Dan, is that they're still only at 1 out. And the bases are still loaded.
Yep, still 1 out, and just a great piece of hitting from Landon Sumner right there. Kind of inside outed it, but with Saglio playing so deep out there in right field, it was able to drop.
So now, up next for the Chariho Chargers is the Don himself, Christian Mancini. So he'll take a quick batter timeout.
And we did get word that that is his official nickname.
The official nickname.
Not the Godfather, the Don.
Hey, Don!
But both, of course, fitting.
But we're going to still call him the grandfather, too. Or the Godfather, I should say.
That'll bring up
He's not that old.
Yeah.
Hey, 2-4! Hey, Don! All right, man. Go, Christian! Donnie! Hey, Don! Let's go, Donnie! Hey, Don! Hey, Don!
And the Don will swing on it and miss, so that brings up strike 2.
Yeah, chased one there if you're Mancini. Especially with the walk so far this inning, really got to try to make Fiore, bring a pitch to you here.
So now that is ball 1.
Hey, Don! See man! Hey,
And that is strike 3. So that'll bring up out number 2 for the Bulldogs, trying to get out of this inning.
Now will be Everett Nur, the shortstop for the Chargers. He grounded out back to Fiore in the first inning.
And that is strike 1.
That was a beauty from Tom Fiore right there.
And you love to see Fiore's poise now, not letting the dugout get to him.
What do you say, 2?
And that is strike 2.
Yeah, Nur had a long swing right there. Got to try to shorten up here, especially with 2 strikes.
Let's go, Abby! Hey, help! Hey, help! Hey, Abby! Let's go, 2! Hey, help! Hey, 2! Hey, 2! Your box, buddy! Your box, buddy! Go, Everett!
This would be huge if Fiore can get an out to end this inning.
Here we go, Abby! Hey, help!
And that is a foul ball. So it'll stay at an 0-2 count.
Come on, Everett! Hey, help! Hey, help! Go, Everett! Everett! Hey, Everett!
And a big hit from Everett Nur is, that'll be out number 3. So a great way to close out the inning for the Chariho Chargers. A big response after the Bulldogs able to get a run at the top of the second. But we will see what the Bulldogs are capable of in the top of this third inning. We'll be back after this.
I'm Dale Soul, the owner of Shoreline Painting and Cabinet Refinishing. My vision for the company has always been to elevate paint contracting. When you call, you get a live person. Typically, we have estimates out the same day. We have really good communication with our customers daily. We make sure you're completely happy before we leave the project. We service residential and commercial customers. The commercial work we do is typically more community-oriented. We just completed a expansion of our shop. We added 3 more spray booths to allow us to increase capacity. You can find us at 77 Stillman Ave in Pawcatuck. You can find us on our website at shorelinepaintingri.com, or you can call the office 401-834-1684 to book an estimate.
I'm Gretchen Miller. I'm the owner of Martin House Books in Westerly, Rhode Island. We have 2 floors. The top floor is all adults. The bottom floor is children's. We have the cafe here too. That's a separate business, Cafe 1888. Come down to Martin House Books, enjoy a great coffee, and pick out another great read.
I'm Josh Sherman, owner of Breachway Building Company. We specialize in kitchens, bathrooms, interior renovations of all kinds. Please feel free to give me a call to help you out with your next project. Breachway Building Company. We are building your dreams one wall at a time.
And I believe we are back in action here at Wood River Junction, where the Chargers, a big bottom of the second inning. Now the Westerly Bulldogs able to see if they can bounce back after getting themselves in a pretty deep hole here. 4-1 is the current score here, and now Landon Sumner will take on Kevin Saglio. So first pitch comes in, and he will swing on it, so that'll be strike number 1.
Saglio struck out his first time at bat.
And that is strike 2 quickly for Sumner.
Job staying on that pitch from Kevin Saglio. Off-speed pitch, just got a piece of it to spoil it. Now if you're Sumner on the mound, you got a 3-run lead. It eases some of that tension as well when you're able to get some run support from your team.
Pitch comes in. It's a big hit from Saglio. Wow. I mean, if there's a fence, that's a home run.
He smoked that one, Dan, and he's running.
And it is definitely a triple. Saglio honestly could have probably hustled away home.
Yeah, it would have been close if he had gone. It would have put a lot of pressure on the Chargers fielders to try to make that relay. What a bomb right there from Kevin Saglio.
And that could be a statement hit for the Bulldogs, seeing if they can really bounce back. And here another impactful hitter for the Bulldogs. Up next at bat, it is Tom Fiore, the senior, and also the pitcher for today, as it brings up ball 1.
But we've seen that, Dan, from the Bulldogs all season long. They have the ability to be able to hit the ball. We've seen runs in bunches. It's just been a matter of getting that pitching and defense up to what the batting is right now.
100%. Couldn't agree more, as we have ball number 2 coming up for Fiore. And that's ball 3.
If you're the Bulldogs, just got to chip away. That was a big start to it. It's only the 3rd inning.
And he goes to show bunt, but pulls back, so strike number 1.
Yeah, Fiore just trying to distract Sumner right there.
And that's strike 2 for Fiore, so a full count.
Yeah, nice pitch. Great pitch, Lando! Yeah!
And just like the dugout saying, it is a very big pitch for Landon Sumner coming up here as the pitch comes in. And it is a hit for Fiore. Nobody near that one in center field, as that'll be a fly RBI to bring home Saglio and another run for the Bulldogs.
I mean, what a job by Fiore in the box right there. That pitch ran low and away from him. You could see him almost get down to one knee going after that ball. And he just laced it into right center field, gets himself an RBI, and the Bulldogs pull a little bit closer.
And now up next is Dante Pruitt, who will swing on that first pitch, and that'll be strike one. So 2 pitches and 2 strikes for Dante Pruitt. And that is the first ball for this at-bat.
Yeah, good idea there from Sumner, running that ball high. See if you can get Pruitt to chase it.
And we got a stolen second base, and now Fiore is going to push for third and is able to get there. And a big hit from Dante Pruitt as the ground roll single brings now a man on first and third. Jack Zebarini up next at bat. Try and keep the momentum high for the Bulldogs.
And nobody out, Dan.
Nobody out.
2-1-3, 2-1-3.
Perfectly executed hit and run by the Bulldogs. Fiore was off on the pitch, and Pruitt just found a hole, be able to get him to third base as well. And I've seen the Bulldogs execute a lot of hit and runs this season. They do a really good job of that. Coach Spizzato finds the right times to be able to call them, and guys have been executing.
So strike one coming up for Sumner. 1-1 count for Zebarini. And a big swing, but unfortunately he missed, so a 1-2 count for Jack Zebarini.
Sumner had a little bit more giddy up on that fastball.
And that is ball number 2.
Go, Lando.
And that is foul, so the count will stay as is.
Jack Zebarini doing a good job staying on that pitch. Spoiled it. It's not the pitch he wanted, but was able to foul it off.
Sumner will strike out Zebarini and bring out number 1. And now Mankoff will be up next at bat for the Bulldogs.
Mankoff grounded back to Sumner for an out in the second inning.
And a big hit for Mankoff hits the concession, the field house.
Yeah, the amazing Matty Potts field house that we have here at Chariho.
This pitch comes in from Sumner. Another hit and another foul ball, so 0-2 is the count.
Just such a great addition it has been to this campus, and I had the pleasure of knowing Matty Potts. She was in my graduating class, and just an excellent young woman and deeply missed, but it's awesome that this has been able to be built with the help and support of a lot of people.
As that is a ground ball to center field. And a huge double play for the Chariho Chargers to close out the top of the third inning. We will take a quick break and see if the Chariho Chargers can add on to their 4 runs. We'll be back.
My name is Robert Toth. I'm the owner of Old Mountain Lanes. We opened way back in 1960. We have 24 lanes of bowling. We are a full-fledged family facility. League bowling. We have cosmic bowling. We have music and entertainment. Food is a big thing here, too. We have 2 great restaurants. We're Old Mountain Lanes, 756 Kingstown Road in Wakefield. We're open 7 days a week. Come on down and see us.
D&V Mechanical specializes in the installation, maintenance, and servicing of Mitsubishi ductless mini-split heat pump systems. We are certified by Mitsubishi as Diamond Elite Contractors and factory trained and up to date on the proper procedure of the installation and service of Mitsubishi ductless heating and air conditioning ductless heat pumps. We assist with the paperwork to reduce much of the stress-related documentation required to get the state rebates and federal tax incentives. We are not a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-nothing company. We are masters of ductless heat pumps. It's what we do, and it's what we know.
And welcome back to the bottom of the third inning here at Chariho High School, where now the Chargers, a great defensive effort in the top of that third inning, able to stop the Bulldogs and prevent any more runs as they had a man on first and third with no outs, able to quickly get a strikeout and then a double play right after. So now the Chargers have a chance to extend their lead here.
And it will be Dayton Lee leading things off for the Chargers. He led off last inning for the Chargers. The Chargers almost batted around in that second inning where they were able to score 3 runs. Were the beneficiary of a few walks, but a couple big hits as well. Landon Sumner had an RBI single. Luke Hoffman had a great sacrifice bunt to get those leadoff runners to second and third. We'll see what they can do here in the bottom of the third.
So strike one is the first pitch of the bottom of this third inning for Tom Fiore. And strike two quickly here. Now Fiore will strike out Mr. Lee to start things off here for the Bulldogs.
And after giving up 3 runs last inning, Dan, that is exactly what the doctor ordered if you're Fiore on the mound. Great job coming back. He had an RBI single last inning, so I'm sure that lifted some of that pressure that he had off of his shoulders. Just a great job to start this inning.
And a pop fly ball is caught. So that'll bring up out number 2. It was Gwaltney who caught that one in the outfield for the Westerly Bulldogs to bring out 2 outs.
Now will be the left fielder, Luke Hoffman, for the Chargers. Like I just mentioned, he had a sacrifice bunt back in the last inning.
Don't think he'll be doing that again here.
The situation does not call for it, Dan. But he is trying to start something with 2 outs.
And that brings up ball 1 for Fiore. Second pitch comes in, that's strike 1 now. Now the pitch comes in and Hoffman will swing on it and bring up strike 2.
Fiore's dealing this inning, Dan.
That is for definite sure. You know, a rough second inning for him and able to bounce back. And Hoffman gets a ground ball to third, and Zebarini will throw it to Pruitt and get the third and final out here to close out the third inning here at Wood River Junction, where the score remains 4-2. We'll be right back for the Bulldogs' chance to try and come back right after this.
Hi, I'm AJ Truck.
And I'm Jeff Swiderski with AnnieMac Home Mortgage's Momentum Group, your trusted partner in the home buying process.
At AnnieMac, we can strengthen your offer with our innovative program, Cash to Keys, giving you a competitive edge by allowing you to make a cash offer on your new home.
Together, we've helped over 1,000 families move into their dream homes, and we'd love to do the same for you.
Give us a call today at 401-486-0853 to get started.
We have been family owned and operated for 27 years. We do specialize in European vehicles. We're an alternative to the dealership. We are transparent and honest. We provide a digital vehicle inspection, complimentary shuttle services to your home, elite auto repair, building relationships for the road ahead.
Hi, I'm Chris Kozłowski, owner of Broadview Florist and Garden Center in Duns Corners. For over 40 years, our family-owned business has been your go-to destination for beautiful, custom-made floral arrangements. Whether it's a special event or just to brighten up your day, we create highest quality designs tailored just for you. Trust Broadview Florists to make every moment unforgettable. Visit us today or give us a call at 401-322-0390.
For 40 years, Michelangelo's Deli and Catering has been serving the greater Cranston community with fresh, creative deli-style sandwiches and prepared foods, as well as catering your favorite Italian classics, always from scratch, for your intimate family milestones and corporate events.
And welcome back to now the top of the fourth inning, the first pitch. You guys had just missed while we were at commercial, but it was ball number 1 for Landon Sumner to lead things off for the Westerly Bulldogs is Tyler Falcone, left-handed hitter, as that brings up strike 1. So 1-1 count coming up for Falcone. And that one looked a bit low, so 2-1 count.
Now Falcone, in his first at-bat in the second inning, was able to reach on an error, and he eventually scored the lone Bulldog run here today. Or I should say, one of the two. The lone run at that time.
The first.
Yes.
As we're looking at a 2-2 count, and Falcone will swing on it, but it will go foul, so the count remains.
And a great last inning hitting for the Bulldogs. Just have to try to keep that momentum going.
And a little low ball there for Falcone. It'll go out to center field, and it'll be a single for Falcone. So the leadoff hitter able to get a hit and be a runner on base. And now up next at bat is Mateo Hackett. And that will be ball 1. And Hackett, and unfortunately, just bad luck from the Westerly Bulldogs as Mateo Hackett's ball, ground ball, hits Mr. Falcone in the feet on his path to running to second. So that'll be out number 1, but not before Mateo Hackett able to get to first base. So ground roll single.
Yeah, whenever a ball hits a runner, Dan, that play is automatically dead. So that's why the Chargers second baseman, Gordon, could not throw on to Mancini at first base.
Hey, let's spin it, boys. Let's spin it. Just got it.
And that is strike 1.
Great pitch by Sumner right there. This is the catcher, Jack Parker. He had an RBI single back in the second inning.
Roll a couple.
And that is declared a ball, so 1-1 is the count now. And Parker will swing on it and miss it, so that'll be strike 2.
He was trying to hit that one into the trees, Dan.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to try to shorten up here, 2 strikes. There's a big hole on that right side of the infield if he's able to get a ball through there.
And Parker gets it through the hole at the right field. Able to get a single.
Jack Parker, 2 for 2 on the day.
And big for the momentum side of things here for the Westerly Bulldogs is now Gwaltney will be up next at bat. Now a runner on first and second as Hackett moves over to second. And the first pitch was a ball for Landon Sumner. And that is strike one.
Come on, Landon. Come on, Landon. Here we go, kid. Go, Lando. Hey, Lando, I can. Nice pitch, boy.
And that is strike number two for Landon Sumner.
Come on, Landon.
Pitch comes in and ball number two.
As Sumner was trying to dot that inside corner. Got Gwaltney to back up a little bit, but just ran a little bit too far inside. Gwaltney 1 for 2 on the afternoon.
As that is a fair ball. So Gwaltney will be declared out, but not before Mateo Hackett will move to third and Jack Barker will slide on over to second. With now Kevin Saglio up next at bat. 2 outs for the Westerly Bulldogs. And a decent chance to get runs on the board here, as Saglio had a big hit in the last inning for the Westerly Bulldogs. Almost got into the trees there, Dan.
Yeah, rolled a good amount out there and put a good charge into that one. Probably would have been gone if we were playing at Similori Field today.
Bro, you lost time.
But yeah, he got things going in that third inning for the Bulldogs, and he's in a good spot right now. It was a good job by Gwaltney to get that ball in play. Almost acted as a sacrifice bunt in that situation. It's better than striking out.
So ball comes up.
Good discipline right there from Saglio, laying off that one.
And that is a bit high, so 2-0 is the count. Now the coach will call a quick timeout to talk to Landon Sumner.
Both lineups so far today, Dan, I've been impressed with. You know, we mentioned it in the pregame, but we had both of the team's aces going at it today, and there have been some long innings for both of these pitchers so far. Just doing a good job working the pitch count, and of course it always helps when you play on a nice, beautiful day like this. The bats always seem to come a little bit more alive on days like this. We're getting towards the end of the season as well. The season ends next week, so I'm sure all these guys starting to get in a little bit more of a groove.
And we mentioned it like we did last night, but it's always the rivalry that brings the emotions high in a matchup like this. That can bring out the best in players, or maybe even the worst in players. As that is ball number 3 for Landon Sumner after the quick timeout taken by the coach. And now that is strike 1. Big at bat for Saglio, as he will hit on it and it'll go foul. So 3-2, a full count coming up for Kevin Saglio.
And Tom Fiore awaits on deck. He had an RBI single his last time. And he's going to get a chance here as Saglio takes ball 4.
So now Fiore with the bases loaded. A great opportunity for them, but also a very intense and important at-bat as there are still 2 outs on the board. That is ball number 1 for Landon Sumner. On deck for the Bulldogs is Dante Pruitt.
And both of these teams at the plate not helping out either pitcher by swinging at balls, as it takes another ball right there, 2-0. But really forcing both Fiore for the Bulldogs and Sumner right now for the Chargers to make sure they throw it in the strike zone. Really make them work. And both teams doing a great job.
And that one is high, so a 3-0 count for Landon Sumner.
Nowhere to put him.
So that is strike one. Strike number two, so now the count is full for Tom Fiore.
3-2, 2 outs. All the runners will be off on the pitch from Sumner.
A quick batter's timeout taken by Tom Fiore. Just got to gather yourself for this big at-bat here. And a big hit from Tom Fiore goes right into the hole out in left field. And potentially an inside the park grand slam as Tom Fiore gets home and steals the game from the Chariho Chargers to make the score 6-4. A big hit for Tom Fiore as they steal the lead with still 2 outs on the board. Now Dante Pruitt up next at bat.
Wow. What a ball hit right there by Tom Fiore. I mean, another ball. If we were playing at Similori today, Dan, that's probably gone.
That is a textbook grand slam.
And he got earned, well, it's well-deserved that he was able to get home on that. The Chargers just had a little mishap on the relay there, trying to get it in. But he was at least going to have a triple. And what a great swing by Tom Fiore to get the lead now for the Bulldogs, 6-4.
Inside the park grand slam. And now Dante Pruitt, a ground ball, and he will safely make it to first base. So a single for Dante Pruitt. And Landon Sumner's got to be shooken up a little bit.
And Tom Fiore has 5 RBIs of the 6 runs that the Bulldogs have.
A very impressive game for Tom Fiore. And another hit as they just keep coming as Jack Zabarini, a ground roll single. Now up next is Jackson Mankoff.
Well, this is what this Bulldogs team can do. You know, they can put hits together in bunches, just a very dangerous lineup. And they've come to play here today.
And another hit for the Westerly Bulldogs. It is a high fly ball, and it is fair. It's not caught as Dante Pruitt will make it home. Jack Zabarini will make it home. And Jackson Mankoff is safe on the triple. What a huge inning for the Westerly Bulldogs. As they double the Chariho Chargers score of 4. And that is strike 1. Tyler Falcone at bat. Chance to keep the momentum high. It is a short ground ball, and he is declared out. So that will conclude the top of the 4th inning and bring up the Dunn's Corners Market mid-game report. Thank you to Dunn's Corners Market, as always, for sponsoring the mid-game report for all Chariho athletic sports taken here on 3-2-1. And Dan, we cannot not talk about what an inning it was for the Westerly Bulldogs, especially from Tom Fiore, as he got the inside the park grand slam to take the lead over these Chariho Chargers.
Yeah, of course, want to shout out Dunn's Corners Market. Been a sponsor with us over here at Chariho for a while. They got all the best down there. You hear the jingle when the commercial comes on. Make sure you go check out Dunn's Corners Market today. I was still trying to catch up with the scorebook over here because the Bulldogs scored runs in bunches that last half inning. 6 runs, highlighted, of course, by the Fiore inside the park home run in quotations over here. But he has 5 RBIs on the day. He had a single back in the 3rd inning as well for an RBI. And we just saw Jackson Mankoff hit a ball very, very deep as well for a 2 RBI triple. And this Bulldogs team is just being resilient right now. You know, I think they know where they're kind of at right now in the season. And also you see on our screen, we want to shout out Dime Bank as well. Community Banking lives here. And of course, Dan from Lathrop Insurance.
That's Dan cubed.
But we can't say enough about the Bulldogs. I mean, to go down in this game, they were down 4-1 at one point and just put a big rally together in that 4th inning. And that's how baseball is sometimes, you know. Just like errors can be contagious, hits are contagious as well. When you see your teammates really starting to hit the ball, and it gives everybody else that same confidence. And the Bulldogs put it on full display that half inning.
Yeah, and I think both were very prominent in that 4th inning. The errors were very much contagious as well as the hits for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs just came in and were not afraid to hit the ball, as we got a big hit from Severini and Mankoff right after Mr. Fiore's inside the park grand slam.
And this will be Easton Sunderland, the 3rd baseman for the Chargers, leading it off.
And we start off with a 1-1 count for Sunderland.
I had to make an extra box in the scorebook for Tyler Falcone because he led that inning off.
And now the Bulldogs' key to success here is to just play their best defense for the rest of this game.
Well, and Fiore on the mound, he gave up 3 runs in the 2nd inning, right? But he has 5 RBIs on the day. What a job by him going out there and giving his best Shohei Ohtani.
That's right.
Today. I mean, that is very impressive to give up those runs, right? And then be able to come back and just do your job at the plate like he's been doing all season long. Great resilience by that young man.
And Tom Fiore will also get a strikeout there to bring out number 1 against Sunderland.
It will be the leadoff hitter now for the Chargers, Rohan Downing. He had a single in the 1st and walked in a run in the 2nd. Swings through that one for strike 1.
And a big hit. And it is caught right into center field for the outfielder. I believe that is Gwaltney out there with the catch. So that brings up out number 2 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and Gwaltney made that look effortless out there, just like he has all season. Just kind of glided to that ball for out number 2.
So now Leo Emery will take over at bat. We'll talk to Coach real quick.
And how about this? If you're the Bulldogs, you're able to get this last out here, you get your team right back in the batter's box to be able to try to put even more runs on.
With a fresh set of outs as well. So a big turnaround for Tom Fiore.
This is Leo Emery. He grounded out to first in the 1st inning and reached on an error in the 2nd.
So ball number 1. And a big pitch from Tom Fiore was swung on, and Emery gets strike number 1. So the 1-1 count. That's what we're looking at here. That is ball 2.
Come on, Leo. Let's go, Leo. Come on, kid.
So ball number 3 coming up for Fiore.
Here we go, Leo.
Emery trying to start something for the Chargers. 2 outs.
Attaboy, Leo.
And he's able to get on with a walk.
Emery finding his way to first. That could be good for the Chariho Chargers to try and fight back for that momentum, as the pitcher Landon Sumner is up next at bat for the Chariho Chargers.
Looked like he was a little confused there as to whether that was ball 4 or not.
as Sumner will swing and miss on that one. So strike one coming up.
Now the goal for the Chargers was the same as the Bulldogs when they were down 4-1, right? You're still only down 4. You've shown all season that you can put runs together quickly if you're the Chargers. So it's just a matter of chipping away.
Pitch comes in, and that's a bit low, so 1-1 is the count for Fiore and Sumner, the aces of the day.
And you know, Dan, I should have known that I was going to be wrong when I said it was going to be a low-scoring game today.
And a big hit from Sumner as it grounds right past Mankoff, the shortstop. And the outfielder, that is Falcone, able to get it in. So a single for Sumner. And now the Don up next at bat, Christian Mancini. Still 2 outs on the board for the Chargers with now a runner on first and second.
Because Ken Collins and I, when we were doing the Chariho LaSalle softball game, that's what we said going into the game. Hey, this should be a pretty low-scoring game, 2 great pitchers. What do you got at the end of the game? A 10-7 ball game. But especially with 2 teams that know each other so well, like Westerly and Chariho.
Yeah.
You know, you face each other a lot, not only through growing up, but I'm sure some of these guys play against each other in AAU occasionally too. When you face those guys that amount of time, you're bound to, you know, start to figure some things out about them.
100%. And sometimes on rare occasion, they play with each other.
Yes. And Mancini with an opportunity, with a hit, could get at least one of those Chargers runs back.
And it is a 1-1 count for the Don. So ball number 2. And the Don will swing and miss on that one, so the count is 2-2 with 2 outs.
Go, Donnie! You got it, kid! Here we go. Here we go, C-Man! Come on, Donnie, let's go, kid. No!
So ball number 3 brings up a full count for Fiore and Mancini.
It's freezing in here! Here we go, C-Man! Let's go, Donnie! Hey, 2-4, I'm back! Hey, Donnie! Hey, Donnie!
So that'll be ball number 4 and a walk for the Don, Christian Mancini. And now bases are now loaded. Still 2 outs for the Chargers. Now Coach Delicato will have a word with Fiore and Parker, the catcher.
A great job by the Chargers. 2 outs to begin this inning, and then get the next 3 runners on with a walk by Emery, single by Landon Sumner, and then a walk right there by Christian Mancini. And it brings up the shortstop, Everett Nur, who has an opportunity to knock in a couple of runs for the Chargers. Just what a back-and-forth game we've had so far.
Oh, yeah, and just excited to see how this one plays out for the rest of the game, as we are just over halfway through. And Coach Rick Delicato is actually, I see him more as like a Dan LaBelle. He was my gym teacher back in the day. He's still a gym teacher at the Westerly High School and also a baseball coach.
That's awesome. Good for him. That's what we're talking about.
So it's like a little connection there. That'll bring up ball 1.
You know, it's funny, Dan. I've been subbing at Chariho Middle School, and I get questioned so many times from some of the kids that haven't met me yet. They're like, "Are you a gym teacher? You look like a gym teacher." I'm like, "No, I'm not."
You give off gym teacher vibes.
I guess so. Even when I've subbed at Exeter, said the same thing. They're
Really?
like, "Oh, you're not a gym teacher?" I said, "No. Could be eventually. We'll never know. Might go back to a little bit of school, but as of right now, K through 6.
K through 6.
Certified in.
As the pitch comes in and it'll go off of Parker's face mask.
Yeah, shout out to Coach Delgado. Great profession, and I'm sure he's impacted a ton of lives over the course of his career.
I mean, myself included, I didn't even play baseball.
1-2 now to Nur.
As the pitch comes in, whoa! And that foul ball will hit a fan. I actually know that fan. That is Lance Williams, star athlete for the Westerly Bulldogs, now playing.
Standing right to his right was Caleb Williams as well.
The Williams family just getting attacked there.
I'll tell you what, he took that one right in the gut, though.
I know, that can't have felt good.
He's getting it out a little bit over there, yep. As Everett Nur fouls another one back. But yeah, you always got to keep your head on a swivel at these baseball and softball
Even as
games.
a fan.
You never know.
And potentially us as commentators, we might be having to get some gloves up here. As that is another foul ball, and Nur just running up the pitch count for Fiore.
He is battling at the plate right now. He knows how big of a spot it is in this game. Just trying to find his pitch. Fiore's been giving him curveballs.
Here we go, 2. We say 2. Your box, kid, your box.
So now Nur will take a little quick batter's timeout. Have a second to gather himself.
Here we go, Ev. Let's go, 2. Excellent. 2.
Pitch comes in, and he finally gets a fair ball, but not before Falcone, the outfielder, gets a catch, and that'll be out number 3 to close out the 4th inning here at Wood River Junction. Some chaos ensued in the bottom of that 4th inning, but we'll be right back with the top of the 5th here on 3-2-1.
If you want a sweet treat or a bite to eat, if you're shopping for the week or a great piece of meat, there's only one place to go. Meet me at Dunn's Corners Market. Meet me at Dunn's Corners Market. If you're here for the weekend or you're here for a lifetime, meet me at Dunn's Corners Market.
It starts with a conversation. We dive deep into a 75-minute evaluation, one-on-one and real support between sessions. We don't just chase symptoms, we rebuild how your body moves so you can stay active for years to come and get back to the life you enjoy.
At Dime Bank, we're all about community. It's who we are. Local communities made up of customers, families, and friends. Business owners invested in helping their communities thrive. Dedicated employees committed to giving back in ways that go beyond banking. If your banking relationship leaves you wanting more, come join our community. It's your bank, your choice, your dime.
And welcome back to now the top of the 5th inning as we have a pitching change for Chariho Chargers. Dan, what do we have on the mound for us today?
This would be the Chargers' number 2 pitcher. Starting pitcher is Ethan Gordon, coming in from second base to pitch for the Chargers, and has had a great season on the mound. You're going to see not as fast of a pitcher as Landon Sumner, but he has great control, great off-speed pitches, and he does a good job of just pitching to contact, and he can be sneaky fast with his fastball as well. You know, he runs it up sometimes when he needs to, but more of a control guy. And Christian Mancini will now move over to second base. Sumner will go to first base after he is done on the mound today. And then coming into play third base will be sophomore Dom Andrade, who has also done a tremendous job for the Chargers on the mound this season. Chargers have 3 really good starting pitchers.
Now to lead things off for the Westerly Bulldogs to start things up here at the top of the 5th inning is number 19, Mateo Hackett.
And it will be 8-9-1 in the Bulldog order.
as a foul ball had a nice little curve there.
That one didn't hit anybody.
Thankfully did not hit any fans.
We don't need the Williams brothers getting hurt before the playoffs.
No.
They need to make sure they're ready to go.
I guess if it were to hit any of the Williams brothers, it'd best be Lance because he's not in the current state of athletics after his football season is over for the year.
He plays lacrosse though, right?
I think he just plays football at his college. I forget what college. I will try and hopefully get that answer here on the
I'm
broadcast.
thinking of the younger brother.
Yes, Caleb does play lacrosse.
Yep. But even younger than Caleb. Do you have a younger brother?
That is Carter, who also
all right. That's what I
Carter
was
also
thinking of.
plays lacrosse for the Westerly Bulldogs.
Yes. As Hackett's able to draw a leadoff walk.
So Hackett now at first base. Up next is Jack Parker for the Westerly Bulldogs.
And Parker's had a great day at the plate. Had an RBI single back in the second and was able to have a single in the fourth as well and score one of the 6 Bulldog runs that they put up.
And that will be ball number 1 for Parker.
Of course, we want to thank you all for tuning in with us here today. And what is a beautiful day at Chariho High School.
Absolute beautiful day. I finally am calling a game in shorts and a t-shirt as Parker hit out to left field. It was a high fly ball, but caught by the outfielder. So that'll bring up out number 1 for the Westerly Bulldogs. Mateo Hackett will stay at first. And yeah, only a slight breeze today. This is probably the perfect weather.
Yeah, I think this is the first game this spring where I don't have sweatpants on.
Yeah, I think the only thing that could break my stride today is the allergies. Pollen is the one thing stopping me. So that'll be ball number 1.
But we deserve this, don't we?
We totally do. I was looking back at pictures and videos from a year ago today, and even in the beginning of the month of May, I was in shorts and t-shirts at night. As that'll bring up ball number 2. It is Luca Waltney on bat.
Waltney 1 for 3 on the afternoon. Had a single back in the first.
As a pitch comes in, it is a hit. It's a fly ball. And that one also caught by the outfielder at center field. So that'll bring up out number 2, Mateo Hackett. Still stationary. And now Kevin Saglio will be up next for the Westerly Bulldogs.
Yeah, 1 for 2 with a walk. Had that big triple back in the 3rd inning.
So we'll see if he can keep that momentum in this 5th inning. And Saglio, another hit for the Bulldogs. It's a fly ball back out to the center field outfielder to bring up out number 3. So that'll conclude the top of the 5th here at Wood River Junction. We will take a quick break and be back for Chariho's chance to respond. Don't go far.
Hi, I'm Sean with Easy Does It Moving and More. Whether it's local or long distance, we've got you covered. We even help with unpacking and secure storage when you need it.
From start to finish, Easy Does It Moving and More makes sure that all of your belongings get there safely. Make your move easy and call 401-545-6078 today.
Easy Does It Moving and More, because moving shouldn't be stressful. It should be easy.
Blinds, shades, shutters. You can do a lot of exterior shades, some sun protection or bug screens, window tinting, or different decorative options on business windows, conference rooms. I'm Cliff.
I'm Taylor.
And we're with Bumblebee Blinds.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza.
Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barbershop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barbershop.
And welcome back now to the bottom of the 5th inning. A pitching change now for the Westerly Bulldogs as it'll be Luke Gwaltney taking the mound. And Tom Fiore gets to step down as the ace pitcher for the Bulldogs. And
he'll move out to right field now for the Bulldogs.
Who has been a tremendous right outfielder for the Bulldogs over the course of the season. I've seen him grab phenomenal catches for the Westerly Bulldogs on the defensive side of things.
Dan, in their senior night game against Woonsocket on Wednesday night, he threw the farthest ball I've seen a right fielder throw in high school baseball this season. I mean, he wasn't too far away from the fence, and he chucked it to the third baseman, Jack Zeberini. And what was a really impressive throw, and it actually, I believe, kept the runner at second base.
So
the runner tagged, but if that throw was a little bit more on a line and where it needed to be, the runner would have been out. It was really impressive. He has one heck of an arm out there.
Yeah, so that just shows the magnitude of how impressive Tom Fiore's game is, not only as a pitcher, but as a right outfielder for the Westerly Bulldogs. Just versatile on the field.
And Dayton Lee will get things started for the Chargers in the bottom of the 5th.
Let's go one.
So first pitch from Gwaltney on the day is declared a ball, or a strike. Correction. And how is Mr. Lee hitting today, Dan?
Well, he reached on an error back in the 2nd inning and struck out in the 4th.
Absolutely not.
So he's had a chance to hit in 3 straight innings so far for the Chargers. No, I should say, reached on an error in the 2nd, struck out in the 3rd. So not 3 straight innings. Hits that ball hard.
And that's a ground ball. It'll go to the outfielder on the left side.
Let's go. That's the start. Let's go, boys.
Good start for the Chargers.
If your name is Dayton and you're really handsome, go on, raise your hand.
I don't know if you guys just heard that chant. We won't repeat it, but
I wanted to see if he'd raise his hand.
I thought he was going to.
I thought he was going to.
That's the type of kid he is.
As the pitch comes in, and that is strike number 1.
Ethan Gordon, now the pitcher for the Chargers, batting. He had a walk in the 2nd and flew out to center in the 3rd.
And a check to Dayton on first.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey.
Pitch from Gwaltney. Goes foul. Ooh. That didn't sound good, but didn't sound like it hit a fan, so.
I think we had a record number of car windshields broken the other day at Similori.
Oh, no.
It was unbelievable. I mean, both parking lots were packed because Chariho Westerly softball was playing as well.
Yeah,
so it was a madhouse over there.
You were bound to have at least one.
But it was hard to not hit a car on that particular day.
Yeah. How many would you say we had, Dan? How many windshields?
If I'm remembering back correctly, I think it was either 5 or 6 that I know of, that I distinctively heard.
And another check on first. He is safe. Gwaltney will lose his cap.
But luckily, it wasn't mine or my grandfather's. Or Lisa's. I'm sorry to anybody that got their windshield broken on Wednesday night.
And if you did get your windshield broken, feel free to hit up Dan over at Lathrop Insurance.
That's right.
Get you right and make sure you are insured on your
Gordon
car.
swings and misses right there for strike 3.
Now Hoffman up next for the Chargers.
And shout out to all of our sponsors. You see them in the right-hand corner of your screen. We would not be able to be here today and do all the great things we're able to do here on 3-2-1 without our community partners.
That's right, Dan. As the pitch comes in from Gwaltney, it is a bit high, so that'll be a ball number 1. Only one out for the Chargers. A man runner on first. And that one a bit low.
Great block behind the plate by Parker.
Yeah, because an error like that with the catcher not getting it, that could have easily led to Lee stealing second. So ball number 2. Correction, 3.
Yeah, 3-0 count on Hoffman now.
And that is strike 1. So 3-1 is the count here for Gwaltney and Hoffman. And Hoffman will swing on that one, so now a full count.
And great job by Gwaltney fighting back. He's got to try to finish it here. And Hoffman just trying to shorten up, get that ball in play.
And some great resilience shown by Luke Gwaltney as he strikes out Hoffman.
And now will be sophomore. Came into play third base the last half inning, Dom Andrade.
This is Andre's first at-bat of the game. As Gwaltney will get strike number 1. Another check to Lee on first. That is a ball.
And Andrade has had an excellent season for the Chargers. Not only on the mound, but doing a good job at the plate too.
As he swings on that one.
As in the game against Narragansett, he walked 3 times. It might have actually, I think it was 4 times actually. 4 times he walked in that particular game, as well as pitching a complete game shutout.
And that was a close game, correct me if I'm wrong, Dan, correct?
Yes, it was.
They only won by just 1 run?
Yes. Well, no, I think they won by 3. It was 3-0.
Was it? Okay.
Yep.
I'm thinking of another game that Narragansett played against one of our teams.
We do so many games, Dan.
We do so many games.
We love it.
Here we go, Dom. Hey, Dom. Absolutely not.
So
Ball
now,
4.
No, don't even think about that.
we will walk to first, and we now have a runner on first and second. Still 2 outs for the Chariho Chargers.
Top of the order now, Rohan Downing coming up to bat. Yeah, all this action that these high school athletes have given us, nothing better. Good opportunity for the Chargers. Leadoff hitter up, 2 on.
And that one goes a bit low, and an unfortunate error from Jack Parker leads to the runners on second and first moving over to third and second.
Big right there if you're the Chargers, because a hit now gets probably 2 in instead of just 1 in.
So that is strike number 1. that is strike 2. So 1-2 is the count here for Gwaltney and Downing.
And Gwaltney just trying to bear down. Be huge if you get this out for the Bulldogs.
That is ball number 2. So we're looking at 2 strikes, 2 balls, 2 outs.
Both sides not happy with some of the strike calls this at bat, or a lack of a strike call if you're the Bulldogs.
And a big hit. It is a fly ball. And what a catch.
Yeah, Liam Jacobson coming up with that one for the Bulldogs.
So that'll close out the 5th inning here on 3-2-1 for Westerly. Still up 8-4 over the Chariho Chargers on their home field. We'll be right back for the top of the 6th. Don't go far.
When somebody comes in to have something framed, we like to find out what their vision is, what that piece means to them. We want to know what their style is, if they know where it's going to hang, and then we take it from there. My name is Jan. I'm from Finishing Touches Picture Framing, located right here in Wakefield on Main Street, and we'd love to have you come and visit us.
For over 75 years, Belmont Market has been a staple of our community, bringing together local quality, fresh food, organic options, and everyday wellness with care you can trust. Belmont Market, a better place to shop.
Hi, I'm Neil Anthus, owner of Sound Financial Partners. We're a full-service financial planning practice dedicated to optimizing your investment, tax, and cash flow strategies. As fiduciaries, we always keep our advisory clients' best interests in mind when making recommendations. Whether you're preparing for retirement or growing your business, we're here to help you achieve your financial goals. Ready to start your journey to financial success? Visit us at our Westerly office or give us a call at 401-642-4333.
And welcome back now to the top of the 6th inning, where the Bulldogs have a chance to extend their lead, as it'll be Tom Fiore who will lead things off for the Westerly Bulldogs. On deck is Pruitt and then Jack Zebarini for the order. Gordon still pitching for the Chariho Chargers as the first pitch comes in, and that is strike 1.
And Mr. Fiore has had a day at the plate. Had an RBI single in the 3rd inning and just decided to hit a grand slam inside the park in quotations in the 4th inning to really open this game up to where it is right now. And of course, Jackson Mankoff added that triple to bring in 2 as well in that particular inning.
Another foul ball. We're looking at a 1-2 count for Tom Fiore. Pitch comes in, and that'll be strike 3. So Tom Fiore will strike out. And now Dante Pruitt will take the diamond.
Yeah, he has 2 singles so far. He also reached on an error. That was back in the 4th inning.
And that will be the ground ball, and the error from the Chargers leads to Dante being safe on first. So a single from Dante Pruitt, and now Jack Severini will be up next at bat for the Bulldogs, and Mankoff is on deck.
Another ground ball. Come on, make a play.
That'll be ball 1.
Money.
And that is strike 1. So 1-1 count to start things off for Zeverini. And that is a foul ball. So 1-2 the count here.
Yeah, Chargers 13-5 this season. Trying to vie for one of those top 4 seeds If they're able to do that, they get a bye in the first round. And that pitch was really close right there, Dan.
Yeah, so it'll bring up a 2-2 count coming up here. Still only one out for the Bulldogs.
And for Westerly, 4-13. Try to battle at the end of this season.
And another foul ball.
And they've showed the fight here today, that's for sure.
You know, Ethan.
And that'll be strike 3. So another strikeout for Gordon here in this 6th inning. As now 2 outs for the Bulldogs. And it'll be Jackson Mankoff up next on the diamond for the Westerly Bulldogs. Up next.
Yeah, he grounded out to the pitcher at the time was Sumner in the second as Gordon delivers. And that one's in there. Hit into a double play in the 3rd inning. And then, of course, he had that big triple in the 4th inning to plate 2 for the Bulldogs.
And it is Falcone on deck for Westerly. And that'll be a foul ball. So 0-2 is the count here for Jackson Mankoff. Pitch comes in, that's ball 1.
Yeah, right idea there by Gordon. Looked like a little bit of a slider going to that outside corner. Good discipline by Mankoff to lay off that one.
And quick timeout taken for the batter.
Come on, Ethan. Go, Ethan.
And that is a fair ball. The third baseman able to get to it, but the throw was unsuccessful to first. Mankoff will find himself a double and bring Pruitt to third.
Hey, next try, Dom. Next hustle. Time out now. Time is out. Go ahead. 2 out.
So Falcone up next.
Luke Rowe. 2 little flips.
Yeah, good attempt by Dom Andrade right there. It was going to be tough to get Mankoff, who was speeding down the line. Might have been better to eat that one.
Yeah.
Not throw it.
Money. Money.
And now puts the Bulldogs in a great run-scoring position.
As Pruitt is just a few feet away from continuing and extending the Bulldogs' lead here in the 6th inning. That is a foul ball, so we're looking at an 0-2 count for Falcone.
Yeah, the umpire's saying that it did hit Falcone in the box. And even if it didn't, it looked like Milo Clark, the catcher, came out and got that one before it had gone into fair territory.
So the pitch comes in. That is a bit high, so that'll bring up ball number 1. 1-2 is now the count. Still 2 outs for the Bulldogs with runners on 2nd and 3rd. And that's ball 2. So 2-2-2 with Mateo Hackett on deck for the Bulldogs if need be. Pitch comes in. We're now looking at a full count.
Great job by Falcone at the plate. He's down 0-2. Got this thing to a full count now.
Very disciplined from Falcone at the plate there. And Falcone will swing and miss on that one, so that'll conclude the top of the 6th inning here at Wood River Junction. We'll be right back. For now, the Chariho Chargers have a chance to try and come back in this one. We'll be back after this.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop into Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
And welcome back to now the bottom of the 6th inning here at Chariho High School, where the Chargers now down 4-8 to the Westerly Bulldogs. A chance for them to try and come back in this one for the Chargers Senior Day. And leading things off for the Chariho Chargers is Leo Emery. Dan, how's Leo Emery doing today so far on the plate?
Well, he grounded out to first in the first inning. He reached on an error in the second inning, which did lead to one of the Charger runs in that inning, and then he walked in the fourth. And he's looking to try to start a rally for the Chargers. Just have 6 outs left to work with here on Senior Day this afternoon. And trying to notch their 14th win on the season in the midst of it. Bless you.
This pitch comes in and Emery will swing on it, but it'll be no good. So strike one coming up for Emery.
Gwaltney has done a great job so far coming into this game for the Bulldogs.
Taking the reins from Tom Fiore and absolutely capitalizing off it.
Absolutely.
So that'll hit the umpire, so that'll bring up ball number 1. And he'll swing and miss on that one, so 1-2 now, the count.
Yeah, Emery a little bit ahead of that one. Gotta wait for that ball to travel just a little bit more. Try to hit it opposite field if you have to.
As the pitch comes in from Gwaltney, that is ball number 2. Leo Emery now, and what a catch from Mankoff, the shortstop. So that brings up out number 1 for the Chargers.
Yeah, hot shot hit there by Leo Emery, but Mankoff didn't really have to move at shortstop.
Now Landon Sumner up next for the Chargers. A big hit for Landon Sumner, and I mean that one probably on any other field a home run.
Stand-up double for Landon Sumner, his 3rd hit this afternoon. He also has an RBI.
So big hit from the senior Landon Sumner. And no better day to do such a thing.
Yeah, he is raking on Senior Day.
So now it is the Don up next at bat for the Chariho Chargers. And that is strike 1.
Mancini 0 for 3 on the day. 0 for 2, I should say. He reached on an error in the first, struck out, and he also walked. That was back in the 4th inning.
So pitch comes in, now 1-1 count. And Mancini will swing on that one and miss, so 1-2 now is the count. And a big time pitch
Come on, Everett, here we go.
from Gwaltney.
That was huge right there.
And that was
by Luke
strike
Gwaltney.
3. So Mancini will strike out, and that is out number 2.
Especially with a runner in scoring position, 1 out, and you don't even let the ball in play by getting that strikeout. That was a big-time pitch from Luke Gwaltney.
And just a phenomenal job on the mound so far for him today.
And Everett Nur, the shortstop, trying to look to do some damage with 2 outs.
Here we go, 2.
Strike 1.
Go, Everett. Come on, kid.
And Nur will swing on that one and bring up strike number 2. 1 and 2 is the count.
At some points from some of these Chargers batters, we've seen a lot of long swings today, not getting direct to the baseball. They just got to try to shorten up a little bit more.
So 2 and 2 now the count after the ball from Gwaltney. And Nur will swing on that one and miss, so that'll be strike number 3 and out number 3 for the Chariho Chargers, and that'll do it for the 6th inning. We will be back. Do not go far as we bring you the 7th inning of action here on 3-2-1.
I'm Johnny Mack, General Manager here at Sandy Motors, and since 1988 we've been making car buying wicked easy for Rhode Islanders. So come with me and let's go see how wicked easy we make it when car buying. From cars, trucks, and SUVs, Sandy Motors has the selection you want at the price you want. Get approved now and see all our inventory at sandymotors.com. Every vehicle in certified condition for you to drive for many years to come. Sandy Motors, we're making car buying is wicked easy.
It's pizza night in Westerly. Mario's is where I want to be. It's pizza night in Westerly. Mario's is where I want to be. It's pizza night in Westerly. Mario's is where I want to be. It's pizza night in Westerly. Mario's is where I want to be. It's pizza night in Westerly. Mario's is where I want to be.
And welcome back to now the top of the 7th inning. Chariho Westerly, and no better matchup than these two schools, as it'll be Mateo Hackett who will lead things off for the Westerly Bulldogs, who have stolen the lead in that 4th inning. And Dan, how is Mateo doing today so far?
Well, Mr. Hackett has walked and struck out, and he also reached on an error.
So the first pitch from Gordon is a ball, so it is a 1-0 count to start for Mateo Hackett. And a big hit from Mateo Hackett. It is a fair ball, and it is not caught. That one went pretty far, so it'll be a double for the young man, Mateo Hackett. Big things from the Westerly Bulldogs to keep things in high standings. As now it is Jack Parker, who has had himself an afternoon today for the Westerly Bulldogs, who is up next, and they will have a pinch hitter as Hackett will go back to the dugout.
Yeah, pinch runner just getting a little bit more speed out there for the Bulldogs. It will be the second baseman, Liam Jacobson, who is not in the batting order, but he is playing second base. And it will be now Jack Parker, who is 2 for 3 here this afternoon with an RBI.
And that is strike 1. Good pitch from Gordon there.
But the Bulldogs' bats have been something today, Dan. Hitting baseballs long, hard, and far.
And definitely, it's like there's a magnet on each of their bats.
And Chariho has as well, you know. I mean, they scored 1 in the first, 3 in the second, and they've had some good innings where they've had some opportunities to be able to get more runs in, just haven't been able to cash in with some of those runners in scoring position.
And another big hit for Westerly as Jack Parker gets it to center field, but not before it is caught by the outfielder. So out number 1 for the Westerly Bulldogs is now the pitcher Luke Waltney will be up next to take the diamond. And still Jacobson on second.
Yeah, Gwaltney 1 for 4 in this ball game so far. He takes strike 1.
And up next for the Westerly Bulldogs, it is Kevin Saglio and then Tom Fiore. As Gwaltney, fair ball to right field, and he is declared out. And what a play by the third baseman, Dom Andre.
Yeah, great play, charging that baseball, being able to throw it on the run. And of course, if you're the Bulldogs, you'd like to get a hit there, of course, but that hit was able to move Liam Jacobson over to third base. So it gets him 90 feet closer to getting the 9th run of the game for the Bulldogs.
And Saglio is fair and able to bring Jacobson home on an RBI single. So the Bulldogs extend their lead now 9-4 today with Tom Fiore up next. That is a dangerous, dangerous man you have up on bat.
5 RBIs for this young man today.
Again, 2 outs for the Westerly Bulldogs. And that is a bit high, so it'll bring up ball number 2. Pitch comes in, and that's ball number 3. Still no strikes for Fiore.
And that was a big extra run the Bulldogs just got right there. Now you had a 4-run lead. You make it 5 now. Any run that you can get is just icing on the cake for a possible victory, and will help out if the Chargers do make a late run here in the bottom of the 7th inning once we get there. Fiore walks. And now batting, pinch hitting for Dante Pruitt will be Cam McDonald. And we'll see if he ends up going into first base as well. He and Pruitt have been working in and out at first base for the Bulldogs all season long.
And the coach will have a quick pitcher timeout, be able to talk to all his infielders. With Saglio on second, Fiore now on first after the walk.
We should remind everybody, coming up at 5 o'clock is Westerly softball senior night.
For the Lady Bulldogs, who will take on
the Proud Crusaders.
The Proud Crusaders, another team we call here on 3-2-1.
And we're going to be heading over there right after this one, so hopefully we're able to get that game on live for you guys at the start of it. If not, we'll be there as soon as we can.
So now McDonald, his first at-bat here at Wood River Junction. And it's a hit from McDonald out to left field, and it is caught. So that will conclude the top of the 7th inning here for the Westerly Bulldogs. The score now 9-4. We'll be right back for the Chariho's chance to stay alive.
I'm Dr. Devin Barley. I own Greenwich Bay Chiropractic right on Main Street in East Greenwich. We are a chiropractic office that offers services like therapeutic exercise as well as non-surgical spinal decompression therapy. Even if you're dealing with a chronic health issue that you just kind of say it is the way that it is, there are so many people that we've been able to help who thought that they didn't have any other options. If you're dealing with things like arthritis, headaches, low back pain, disc injury, pain down your leg or your arm due to a disc injury, those are great cases for us, and those are people that we've been able to help quite a bit.
I am Jim Howe. My practice is focused on representing people injured in car accidents, representing people injured in premises liability, represent people in all walks of life. I say all the time that I represent the underdog, and by the underdog I mean the person who is injured and is facing lawyers that are hired by insurance companies. If you unfortunately find yourself injured in an automobile collision or in any other circumstance where insurance may come into play, think of giving me a call.
And welcome back to now the bottom of the 7th inning here on 3-2-1 at Chariho High School, where Luke Gwaltney and the Westerly Bulldogs will look to try and close things out and snatch the victory from these Chariho Chargers, who led for the first half of the game, but not before Tom Fiore had the inside the park grand slam to steal the lead against these Chariho Chargers, and then they just got a run in the top of that 7th inning. So now, Dan, who do we got leading off yet again for the Chariho Chargers?
Dayton Lee, and it's the 4th time he's led off one of these innings for the Chargers. That's got to be a record. Because he led off the 2nd, he then led off the 3rd, and then he led off the 5th inning. At least if my book is correct. I would like to think I'm doing a halfway decent job over here, but
I think you're doing a great job here. As now it is Luke Gwaltney who will get things started. Just 3 outs away from victory for the Westerly Bulldogs, as that is a foul ball for Lee.
But I haven't seen that in a really long time, if ever. Especially your 6 hitter. Leading off 4 times?
4 times. And did you mention, Dan, how he's hitting today?
Yeah, he reached on an error in the 2nd. He struck out in the 3rd and then had a single back in the 5th inning.
As the count now is 1-1. Gwaltney the pitch. That is a 2-1 count for Gwaltney and Lee. And a big hit is foul for Lee, so the count now at 2-2.
Yeah, Lee right on that one, just a little bit ahead of it. Just got to sit back slightly longer. The Bulldogs haven't given up a run since the 2nd inning.
And that is swung on, missed, but error from the catcher leads to out number 1.
Yeah, nice job, Parker, stopping that ball behind the plate, making a nice throw to Cam McDonald, who did come into play first base for Pruitt. And he jumped all over a pitch in his pinch hit at bat. Didn't waste any time. Hit that ball hard, just right at Luke Hoffman in left
Just one
field.
pitch, one hit, boom.
Yep. And we got a pinch hitter for the Chargers. It will be number 25, Ethan Genenot. Just a freshman for the Chargers, getting at bat here. He had a good day the last time the Bulldogs and the Chargers played. He pinch hit in that game as well and had 3 at-bats. I believe he had hits in 2 of them. Takes a big swing right there, 1-1.
It's nice to see the freshmen get touches here at the varsity level. Just get them exposure. So the count now is 1-1. Still 1 out for the Chargers now after pitch comes in. That's ball number 2.
Chargers just 2 outs left to work with. Genenot trying to start something. He hits that ball high in the air.
And what a catch by the infielder for the Bulldogs. I believe that was Jacobson.
What a play by Liam Jacobson.
That was Odell Beckham Jr. kind of catch. A little one hand stretched back as he got the out. That is out number 2 for the Chariho Chargers 1 out away for the Westerly Bulldogs to take the W today.
As a former player here at Chariho, I can tell you sometimes when that wind gets whipping, it's hard to see those high fly balls. Hard to read them, and took Jacobson back a little bit, but made a great play. Great focus and concentration.
So now it'll be Mankoff for the Chariho Chargers, who will try and keep them alive. Battle of the Lukes as it's Mankoff and Gewaltney, as the first pitch is declared a ball.
Yeah, Hoffman had a sacrifice bunt in the second inning and grounded out to third base and struck out.
As that is strike one for Hoffman. And that is strike two for Hoffman. So just one strike away from victory for Luke Gewaltney and
Bulldogs
the
can
Bulldogs.
smell it. They can smell it, Dan. It'd be a huge win for this team.
They're looking to put the W in Westerly today. So pitch comes in. That is a low one. So ball number 2 for Luke Gewaltney. And that is a fair ball right to Gewaltney. And that'll do it for the game. And welcome everyone now to the Coastal Graphics postgame show as the Westerly Bulldogs come into town at Wood River Junction and steal the game from the Chariho Chargers on their senior day with a final score of 9-4. And what a game it's been, and what a turnaround it was for the Westerly Bulldogs halfway through the game, stealing that with the grand slam from our Ed French and Son Paving player of the game, Tom Fiore, who was able to get the grand slam to steal the lead from the Chariho Chargers to make it 6-4. And then it was lights out for the Westerly Bulldogs for the rest of the game. Dan, what a performance we had from these Bulldogs, but both teams as well. The Chariho Chargers, who put on a great fight and a great early outing for them.
Yeah, shout out Higher Grounds Lickety Splits for being our player of the game sponsor for us here at Chariho. And just what a day from Tom Fiore. You know, he had a little bit of a rough outing on the mound, gave up 4 runs, but to have the resilience to be able to, you know, kind of clear your head and then go out there, get an RBI single, and then also hit that grand slam. I mean, it just completely energized this team. And it says a lot about Tom Fiore because some guys would have folded a little bit under that, right? You know, you go out there, you give up 4 runs early to a good Chargers team, but then get an opportunity to go up to the plate, and sometimes you see guys over-swinging, you know, swinging at bad pitches. He didn't do that. He went in there, dug in the box, and was looking for his pitch, and was able to do great things for the Bulldogs here today. And just a great team win for the Bulldogs overall. Luke Gewaltney added a single. Kevin Saglio was big today as well. He had a double, he walked, and he had a single for an RBI. Dante Pruitt had 2 hits. He also reached 4 times. He reached on errors twice. Jack Zeberini had a single. Jackson Mankoff had a big hit in the 4th inning as well to go along with that Tom Fiore grand slam. He had a 2 RBI triple, which just kept the momentum going for the Bulldogs. Tyler Falcone added a single. He also reached on an error. And then Mateo Hackett was able to reach on a fielder's choice, and then he doubled as well. Jack Parker, 2 hits, RBI. I mean, just up and down. I almost read everybody on there for the Bulldogs, and I think I did. But great game from them, and it was much needed as now they move to 5-13 on the season, and you know they're slowly starting to inch back up with this win. And if they can get, you know, they have 3 more games left. If they can finish the season strong, starting on Monday at South Kingstown, where they only lost that game by a run, and that would be a huge win in the RPI because South Kingstown currently sits 4th in the Division I standings, and the Bulldogs are capable of beating that team, and I think they believe it. It's just a matter of going out there and executing it. And as for the Chargers, just a great hitting day from the Bulldogs, in my opinion. You know, they got hot early. They scored 4 runs between the first 2 innings, with 1 in the first, 2 in the third. Leo Emery, he got on 2 times today with an error and a walk. Rohan Downing was on twice with a walk and a single. Landon Sumner had a great day at the plate.
He did.
He was 3 for 4 with an RBI. He also had a double with one of those hits.
And a great day for him on the mound as well, Landon Sumner, so we like to shout him out for that.
Yeah, of course. And just today on the mound, I think it was a matter of the Bulldogs just going out there and hitting the ball.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't walk too many guys, and the Bulldogs just came here to hit the baseball today. Dayton Lee reached on an error and had a single. Ethan Gordon had a walk. Luke Hoffman was 0 for 2 with a sac bunt, which struck out, and then Dom Andre came in and walked. So for the Chargers, a tough loss here today, especially on senior day, but they're going to bounce back. They got big games left coming in the rest of the season as well. One that sticks out in my mind is the West Warwick game. West Warwick is high in the Division II standings right now, so that's going to be a big game for the Chargers moving forward. But the bats just went a little bit cold, and you got to give a lot of credit to Gwaltney coming into this game and doing a great job of settling things down for the Bulldogs.
So that'll do it here at Wood River Junction. For Dave DeAngelis producing this game, for Dan LaBelle being my colleague and a wonderful stats keeper and good at everything he does, I am Danny Trey with 321. Thank you all for joining us, and we will see you next time.
Lickety splits where the summer starts.